We are coming up on Black Friday 2020, and I want to highlight some of the deals that have really caught my eye, and I want to go over some of the cheaper games, not looking at anything over the price of $20, and I decided to skip out on all the notable PlayStation 4 exclusives. Those are all $10, your God of Wars, Uncharted 4, Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection, they're all $10, maybe we'll mention that in a different video, but some of the other deals that have really caught my eye, majority of these deals are from Best Buy, two of them from Gamestop. Now, I do also want to note, historically speaking, Amazon usually does price match the cheapest deal at some point. What Amazon usually does is you'll have a variety of flash sales, then you'll have some deals that are available for an extended period of time. Sometimes deals will alter in price. Amazon's kind of one where if you want to buy Black Friday stuff from Amazon, you really got to be on there the whole day, or at least like follow Wario64 on Twitter or something like that, so you'll get updates sent to your phone and things of that nature. And then you jump when the price is at the lowest. So do expect all these deals. I'll give you the retailer that you can go to buy these games, but Amazon historically does price match, so we'll talk about that. I just wanted to give you guys a mention on that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We'll talk about this relatively quickly. Kingdom Hearts All-in-One Collection will be $19.99 at Best Buy. This deal is insane. This includes Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, I believe 2.8, and Kingdom Hearts 3. So yes, you got all of that content, an absurd amount of content. It's the entire Kingdom Hearts experience outside of like the Remind DLC, which isn't even very good, but all of this in Kingdom Hearts, I would say, is quite good for $19.99. Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of goes off the wall, off the rails a little bit in my opinion, but it's still pretty good. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are still fantastic games. Kingdom Hearts 2 in particular is the one that I generally enjoy the most. Birth by Sleep is really good as well, and you get some other content in there. Dream Drop Distance, of course, so good stuff there. $19.99 is a great buy from Best Buy. I believe Walmart will also have it for that price. I want to mention both of those, and these are PS4 exclusives. Best Buy will have both Medievil as well as Concrete Genie for $9.99. So these were the two games that I believe they released last year, right? Holiday 2019? I think it was Holiday 2019. They both released at $29.99, and I already thought, though, that was a really good price. It was either $29.99 or $39.99. I don't remember exactly, but they are $9.99 now. Concrete Genie and Medievil for $9.99. Both of those are really good. Medieval didn't get the best reception in the world, but if you played Medieval back in the day, you'll end up enjoying it. Concrete Genie is probably the better of the two, but another recommendation. For that price point, $9.99 is really good, so strong recommendation. As I mentioned at the top of this video, the majority of the historical PlayStation 4 exclusives, you know, the ones 2018 and prior, are all gonna be $9.99, so that's pretty nice. Nier Automata Game of the Yorha Edition, $12.99 at Best Buy. If you can snag this up, strong recommendation. Nier Automata is fantastic. Platinum Games did a terrific job with it. The Game of the Yorha Edition isn't anything to write home about, like it doesn't enhance the game much or anything like that, but $13 for Nier Automata is a fantastic deal. Great visuals, great music. The music is excellent, and Platinum Games did a great job with the gameplay as well, improving upon the original Nier, which was the game's weakest point. At least many consider that to be the case. $12.99 for Nier Automata would say that is a great buy. Persona 5 Royal, $19.99 at Best Buy. This just came out earlier this year. You guys already know Persona 5 is considered to be one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. Royal adds a significant amount of content for a third of the price that it released at, and given that it's still only like 8 months old at this stage of the game, I would say that is pretty good. $20 for P5R. Really good buy. Persona 5, the base game, is a part of the PlayStation 5 Instant Game Collection, so if you want to avoid the Royal content and you want to just play Persona 5, the base game, I mean, that is an option, but I think Royal for $19.99 is so good that I would give that a look as well. Resident Evil 3, $14.99 at Best Buy. I know a lot of you guys, if you played Resident Evil 3, you didn't think it was as good as Resident Evil 2. Fair enough. Resident Evil 3 also came out earlier this year, so for it to be down to a quarter of its price point, you know, just 7 months after release, I think it came out back in April, that is a great price for Resident Evil 3. A lot of people complain about the short length of the game. Well, that is a little bit less of a complaint when you pay $15 for a game versus $60, so that would be a pretty good pickup. I still thought it was fairly decent. Obviously not at the quality level of RE2, But hey, that's why you wait for sales to pick up certain games, in Resident Evil 3, one of those games that if you waited on a sale on, paying dividends now. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, $12.99 at Best Buy. This is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the definitive collection with all the DLC, which was, in my opinion, the main drawback of SOTR. It had so much DLC, but now that is not an issue. $12.99 for the game and all the DLC. Just think about that. You waited a couple of years, and now you're getting the game and all the DLC for 13 bucks. Kind of, you know, if you're a patient gamer, now it is paying real dividends, so that is quite nice. Star Wars Squadrons will be $17.99 at GameStop. It will be $19.99 at Best Buy if you want to check it out there, but $17.99 at GameStop. Given that this just came out like a month and a half ago, yeah, very good price. Very good price. Not much more to say. It's just a very recent release, and whenever you can get a recent release at this level for, you know, more than 50% off, I would always say that that constitutes a pretty good deal. So you can check that out if you did wait a little bit. Outer Worlds will be down to 20 bucks. It would be great if we had Outer Worlds in a subscription service like the guys on PC and Xbox do. And if we had it on PlayStation Now or something like that. It was great to be able to play it on like Xbox Game Pass PC, but hey, now that it's down to $19.99, would say that this is a pretty good pickup as well. Obsidian, you know, they're gonna offer good games. I wouldn't say Outer Worlds is like the best RPG that you'll ever play, but it's 20 bucks. I would say that's a pretty good deal, and there is some DLC coming out, so you can be on the lookout for that as well. 20 bucks, and it's not the lengthiest RPG in the world, which I actually think is a good thing about this game. I mean, there are so many RPGs these days that are just so long and take up so much time. Outer Worlds really isn't that. You can get in, you can get out relatively quickly, and you can have a good experience. And 20 bucks, I would say, is pretty good. Need for Speed Heat, $14.99 at Best Buy. Need for Speed Heat is a pretty underrated game. I know Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remaster just came out. That's going to be $25. You know, not the greatest remaster in the world. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit kind of shows its age in certain areas. And I really did romanticize that game a little bit. Still very good, and I would recommend probably at a cheaper price. But NFS Heat, I think, is a little bit underrated. Maybe at $60 it was a little bit too much, but at $14.99, pretty solid arcade racer to pick up. I believe this is an EA Access now as well, so if you want to go that route, you can play the game through that service. Ace Combat 7 will be $11.99 at GameStop. That's a ridiculous deal. Ace Combat 7, I remember, it came out right around the time of Kingdom Hearts 3 and Resident Evil 2 Remake, and yeah, it just got lost in the shuffle coming out right around the time of those two, but I believe it still sold pretty well. If you want a high-octane action flight game, Ace Combat 7 will definitely offer you that, and $12 for the game, man. That's a great price. That's literally 20% of its initial price. I like how I can do some, you know, basic third grade math. Well, I just did that third grade math, and that tells me that Ace Combat 7 is a damn good deal at $12, and that would be a great pickup, even if you're, you know, just going through the single player once. Very good price at 12 bucks. $9.99 Code Vein at GameStop as well. That's a great price for Code Vein. Most people call it Anime Souls, a little bit more than that, but yeah, one title that may have not been worth the full $59.99, being a little rough around the edges, but at $9.99, I mean, didn't this game come out back in September of last year, if my timeline is right? You know, it's 2020 era, the timeline gets all scrambled these days, but yeah, $9.99 for Code Vein, I think, is quite a great pickup, so that's another one that I wanted to point out. So that's going to wrap up this video. Some of the deals have not been officially revealed at this point. Target's going to have more deals. I think Best Buy is going to have more deals, but as we're getting closer, I did want to highlight some of the really good deals that I do see. Some games that I wish would be a little bit cheaper, like Days Gone is 20 bucks. My cheap self would like that to be $9.99 for you guys to pick up. And Borderlands 3 is going to be $9.99 as well, so that's pretty good. There's a lot of good deals coming up. You know, if you're waiting out to pick up a PlayStation 5 and you have some extra money, you can pick up some great games. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Master Edition, by the way, $19.99 at Best Buy as well. Gotta slide that in. Give a little shout out to Monster Hunter World. That's gonna wrap up this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.